As of today, we have more advanced technology, greater efficiency, and more manpower than any other generation in history. Yet, we are more burnt out than ever before. We are living to work rather than working to live. A government-mandated 4-day work week is not an argument for laziness, but it is a necessary intervention to restore our mental health, family bonds, and environment from a 100-year-old calendar that no longer fits our lives. Hi, my name is Muhammad Ashraf bin Muhammad Asri, and today I would like to talk about why the government should impose a 4-day work week. Whether you are a parent struggling to find time for your children, a student balancing work and study, and a professional feeling the weight of constant burnout, this policy isn't just about changing a calendar. It's about giving you back the most precious resource you have, which is your time. Hence, to address the modern epidemic of worker burnout and capitalize on the efficiencies of the digital age, the government should mandate a 4-day work week, as this transition is proven to increase economic productivity, improve public mental health, and significantly reduce carbon emissions. Having examined the intersection of labor laws, modern economic productivity, and the growing mental health crisis, I have looked beyond the headlines to evaluate the data regarding how standardized work hours must evolve to keep pace with the modern era, especially with the widespread usage of artificial intelligence. By examining the crisis of employee burnout, the decline in family stability, and the stagnation of national productivity, we will explore why a fundamental shift in our work schedule is necessary. Firstly, I'll explain on why we need to shift to a 4-day work week. According to the article Social Behavior and Personality at International Journal, the current 5-day, 40-hour work week is a psychological treadmill that offers no true recovery time. In our hyper-connected world, the 2-day weekend has been cannibalized by our current lifestyle, such as grocery shopping, doing house chores, and others, which leaves us with no time for physical and mental rejuvenation. The current work schedule denies us the necessary recovery time for the upcoming working weeks, since it pushes employees back into the office physically exhausted and mentally drained. An excessive 5-day structure directly drains employees' energy, dropping workplace momentum and causing professionals to work slower, which causes their productivity to drop as employees face fatigue and unnecessary meetings. On the other hand, this constant daily commuting causes massive, repetitive travel that heavily pollutes our planet through high continuous carbon emissions. For those reasons that I have mentioned earlier, here are the solutions that can be implemented. The government should legislate a 4-day work week, as it is the most necessary catalyst for a fair and standardized transition. By imposing a national standard, the law applies to everyone, which catalyzes a shift in the entire supply chain, simultaneously ensuring that no single company is punished for prioritizing employee well-being. To facilitate this, the government can offer temporary tax incentives to small businesses, helping them offset any initial costs while they optimize their workflows for a shorter work week. As a result, there are a couple of benefits that can be achieved from this action. The long-term benefits extend far beyond the office, creating a more resilient and sustainable society. Based on the article, The 4-Day Work Week, a chronological, systematic review of the academic literature, having a 4-day working days will increase productivity as well as optimizing the old working activities to fit the modern era. On the other hand, from the article Effectiveness of a 4 days, 8-hour work week, this approach actively prevents stress-related illnesses, thus reducing healthcare costs the government must spend annually to mitigate this disease. Lastly, it will have a long-term environmental effect towards the environment, as less carbon gases were emitted daily due to constant traveling back and forth. In conclusion, by imposing a 4-day work week, the government can effectively bridge the gap between our outdated industrial past and our automated future. By shifting to a government-mandated 4-day work week, we step into a society that actively protects employee well-being, optimizes workplace productivity, and minimizes environmental damage. Let us choose to modernize our laws today. Demand that our leaders stop measuring national success by the sheer numbers of hours we sacrifice and start measuring it by the quality of the lives we reclaim. Voice your support for a compressed schedule, advocate for a healthier balance, and let us build a sustainable future where our society thrives on the true strength and wellness of its people. We stand at a crossroads where we must decide if our labor laws will remain relics of the industrial past or become pillars of a sustainable future. By mandating a 4-day work week, we can finally stop sacrificing our well-being for the club and start building a society that thrives on the strength of its people. Let us transition from being relics of the industrial past to becoming pillars of a sustainable future. That's all from me. Thank you.